here we go. We're live from Fly on the Wall Productions,
Are you
North Main.
serious?
Well, I have to think about where we are sometimes, Raylene. Are we on North Main Street? Where the hell are we?
We are.
Woo.
Believe it or not.
Is it Friday?
No.
What
Not
day
even
is it?
close.
What day is it?
It's Taco Tuesday at Gusto's.
Oh,
That's
come
what
on.
day
Are
it
you
is.
serious?
That's what day it is. It's Taco Tuesday.
Now, there's margarita specials over there. They don't
Yes,
just
there
do
is.
It's not just about tacos.
No. And pool tournaments.
Okay.
On
Oh, that's
Tuesdays, you have tacos, margaritas, and pool.
And
what more could you
My
ask
God. And the pool, I think that starts at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Right? All right.
Pool, yes, it does.
Right next to you is our intern, Jack,
What's going on?
who is 18 years old,
Yeah.
senior at Spalding High School.
Yeah.
Girlfriend?
Nah, not right now.
Boyfriend?
No.
All right.
It's 2023.
I have to ask. I'm not just going to say, I'm not going to assume. I have to ask.
It's 2023.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Not that should make a difference that it's 2023 or whatever. But
Yeah.
what happened to you this morning, pal? You look like you got
You bad head?
it looks like you got dragged backwards through a hedge. What the hell happened to you?
I rolled out of bed and I'm like,
Shit, I have to be at the studio.
I threw on some clothes.
He put on clothes this time at least. There's no SpongeBob pajamas.
SpongeBob SquarePants put PJs.
Yeah, I grabbed some clothes from my basket and was like, I gotta be in Barrie like in 40 minutes, 30 minutes. Hopped in the car. Here I am.
Right, because you go to Spalding, but that is through the tech center.
Right.
And you live in...
Waterbury.
Right. So,
That's a long way away.
So
Yeah.
it's not like you lived up the street and you had time to...
Yeah.
Fix
It's a
yourself
little bit
up.
of a drive, but I'm here.
Jack, who got a speeding ticket
Right, one time
on his
while he was...
first day on
Because
the
he
job.
fixed his hair.
Right,
Yeah.
because he took the time
To fix
to
his
fix the hair, and then he was
Yes.
running late because he was working on
Right.
the hair.
And
Yep.
so now, screw the hair.
Yeah.
Save money.
Yes. Avoid the speeding ticket.
Listen, pal, why do you think I wear a hat every day?
It's smart.
I'm telling you. What's going on in sports? Where the hell are we?
Yeah.
I don't know what channel
All
up.
right.
What's happening?
You were texting me last night saying talk about the Yankees a little bit.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Game 1, Major League Baseball, Thursday.
Yeah, the March 30th. Yeah, I had that.
Who knows sports better than me? No one.
Yeah.
Lori Shep.
Yeah,
Shep,
well, that's
Shep,
true.
Shep knows everything.
Everyone.
Major League Baseball underway Thursday.
Yes, yeah.
How many times did that flash across your screen on your phone?
Raylene, why do you have to reveal
Yeah.
all my secrets?
Everyone got like 20 notifications.
Wait a minute. Is it Red Sox?
I couldn't tell you.
Do you know?
No.
It's
Well, we're waiting for the man who knows everything
Yeah,
to
I thought
tell
you knew
us.
everything about sports.
Tell us. What do you have?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't have the games. I had the power rankings.
All right.
And then the stuff about the Yankees.
Okay. Tell me.
Should we start there?
Yeah, go.
So, MLB released the top 5 for power rankings. So we have the Cheaters, aka the Astros, at number 1. Then we have the Braves, Padres, Dodgers, and Mets, which is weird because Yankees are the most valuable franchise.
Yes.
At $7.1 billion.
$7.1 billion is what.
Yeah.
How could?
And they're not even
okay,
top 5 ranked for power rankings.
This is a game. We're throwing a ball around.
They do it damn well, though.
They do it well. There's no question. But billion? $7 billion?
The closest team that's valued is the Los Angeles Dodgers, and they're $4.8 billion.
Yeah,
So the Yankees tower over them.
Dodgers
money-wise
are in second place,
for value.
and that's a distant second,
Yeah,
too.
like $3 billion.
Wow.
Nearly.
Billion.
Yeah.
All right.
$1 million.
Go ahead. Continue.
All right. And then speaking of MLB, I had something about Shohei Ohtani, who's arguably the best player in baseball.
Okay.
He's looking for $500 million contract.
A human being.
Yeah, this guy is looking for $500 million.
He gets out of bed in the morning, just like, well, maybe not like you, 'cause you fall out. But he puts his clothes on, just like everyone else does. Takes a shower, just like everyone else does.
And throws a ball like no one else can.
Well, I understand. I understand. But $500 million?
It's crazy. That's the issue with baseball, though, is they don't have a cap. There's no cap to how much they can pay their players. So that's why, like, Yankees can afford to shell out so much money. It's because there's no cap, so they can just spend as much money as they want.
I understand, and I get it. $7 billion is what they're worth. It's great. I mean, at $500 million, are you even a human being anymore, or are you just a commodity? Are you a robot? Are you a machine? What are you?
Well, it's crazy because his last contract was $30 million, and all $30 million of it was guaranteed. So even if he got hurt the first day, they still have to give him $30 million.
What? Okay. I'm not wrapping my head around it. All right, go ahead.
And then, I mean, that's about all I have for baseball. There's the Final Four coming up this weekend for March Madness. So,
yes.
Yeah, I still have to fill in.
We've been keeping
bracket.
very close track of that.
Listen, Raylene is struggling to fall asleep at night because she's constantly working on her bracket.
Understandable.
Keeping track of, who's doing what.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to help me out with that?
Yeah, we can off camera,
All right.
we'll work it out. But the Final Four is coming up. So on Saturday at 6 p.m. we have FAU taking on San Diego. And then on later that night at 8:49 p.m. we have Miami taking on UConn, and UConn is the favorites to win the whole tournament. So good games coming this weekend.
The Huskies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And then that's about all I have. Local sports tryouts are still in the process.
Yes.
And I am playing tennis this year.
You are?
To announce, yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Perfect.
I saw some tennis players over at Green Mountain Community Fitness.
Yeah. That's the place to be.
That's a. I mean, they're like running around, screaming and yelling. When they hit the.
They moan every time they hit the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, man.
And then, do you want to know who's playing opening day?
Yeah,
right.
I'm curious at least.
So, San Francisco Giants at New York.
Those are my guys.
With the Yankees at 105, Baltimore Orioles.
Baltimore with
and Red Sox at 220.
Okay,
and
JD.
Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs at 310. And then we have the Detroit Tigers and Tampa Bay Rays at 310.
Okay.
So that is your opening day lineup.
That's great. That meant opening day.
Too bad all those games are pretty much snooze fest, but
You think so?
yeah, for the most part. All the teams they're playing is a really uneven matchup, in my opinion.
What do you think this? Real quick here. How do you think this whole pitch clock?
Fish clock. I think it's good for the game.
This is something new with Major League Baseball this year. You think it's going to be good for the game?
Yeah, casual fans.
So bottom line is, JD terms here. Dumb it down. You as a pitcher have so much time.
Yeah, I think it's 20 seconds with no one on the bases, or 15.
All right. Before you need to throw. You need to pitch that ball.
Yeah.
Within a certain amount of time, to keep the momentum of the game going, because if you don't, you're going to be penalized.
Yeah, I believe it's free. I think I'm not sure the exact rule, but I'm pretty sure it's a ball for the hitter.
Wow. Something like this could possibly make or break a game.
It's already happened.
It's already
the tie.
happened in the grapefruit league.
Yeah.
We talked about that.
Yeah.
It's already happened once in preseason action. This is going to piss off some people.
Yeah, like certain players too. They have the whole ritual before every swing or at bat.
What is the ritual? It's pick your nose, scratch your left ear, scratch your nads.
Yeah, something like that.
Fix the wrist on each side.
Tap your cleats.
Tap your cleats. Redo the Velcro.
Yeah.
Okay. Ass scratch.
Now they get 7 seconds. Batters only get 7 seconds to get back in. So it's interesting.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
it's going to be interesting.
It'll make some interesting moments.
I would love for Raylene to please introduce our two guests that are sitting over on the other side. You take the wheel, please, because I'm all over the goddamn road this morning.
You're just worried you're going to say the names wrong. Let's be honest.
What? Travis Payette? Everyone knows Travis Payette.
What about the other one?
So we have our part of our Bikers for BETH team this year.
Yes, we do.
And super honored to once again have them all in the studio to be a part of this and to shout it as far and wide and loud as we possibly can. Mm-hmm. And so to kick it off, we have Cindy Brier and Travis Payette.
Yes.
Good morning.
Boy, and yeah, you guys are the first in here. I mean, this is awesome, and we've got Josh and maybe Jackie coming in too. Maybe we don't know.
Josh is going to come in with. Is he with Donna?
Yes.
And I don't know if Jackie's coming in with him as well yet or not.
All right, let's tell Jack, who may not be familiar with any of this.
Yeah, let me know.
And anyone else watching that may not be familiar
that
with.
has been living in a hole.
You don't know? I mean, we could have listeners anywhere. My God.
Right.
We've got listeners in Mexico. They don't know
Yes, we
that.
do. Yes.
Let's explain. And Cindy, we'll have you do this. What is Bikers for BETH?
Bikers for BETH is a memorial ride in honor of Beth Hemingway, who passed of colon cancer in 2009.
Okay.
And we've basically continued the ride in her honor, her memory, and this year will be our 15th annual.
And when we say ride, we are not talking about bicycles.
We're talking a motorcycle poker ride.
All right, it's a poker ride. And a poker ride, basically, for folks living in Italy that may not understand, is you get a poker hand, you get a card hand, and best hand at the end of the day wins.
Correct. You start off with cards, and then at each stop you pick up another card, and then you have the option of purchasing another card when you get back.
All right, so stops along the motorcycle route. So we all get together. We ride our motorcycles. We have a great time. We stop. We take a break. We get a card, throw it in the pocket, keep going. And at the end of the day, we throw a big-ass party over at Gusto's. We eat a lot of food. We get fat. We drink.
Enjoy the auction and the many other things that are happening.
Yes. I mean, it's something that's gone on for 15 years, and it raises a shit ton of money for someone in our community who has mounting bills that are related to the fight against cancer, which the bills can be, Cindy,
crazy amounts,
astronomical. Easily hundreds of thousands of dollars before things even get going. It's unbelievable. So, and forget about insurance. My God, I mean, insurance sometimes can barely scratch the surface of what we're talking about. So this is a real organic way that the community rallies together, has a great time, and shows love and support for someone in our community fighting cancer. That's the way we do it in Vermont, which is we are so proud of. 15 years, Cindy. It's amazing.
It's fun. It's a great community event. We have a lot of people who've jumped on board.
Yes.
We've had new sponsors this year.
Talk about them.
We've got Bevins jumped on. They're doing our shirts and the rest of our swag for us.
Oh, yikes.
They've also donated some hats that they're kicking in for giveaways and door prizes. Dirty Looks Band has kicked in this year. They're going to do the kickoff party for us. They're going to come on a few hours early before they start their night at Gusto's.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyone else? I know you got notes in front of you. I see you looking.
I mean, Stillwater Graphics, I can't say enough. They put, all of our posters, our raffle tickets, that's all out there for us. And then, of course, this aired out, this JD guy, he really does a lot for us. And Raylene.
He's all right, I guess.
Yeah.
And we're going to be there, Raylene, right? We're going to be there.
Of course, absolutely.
Rocking out, playing some music.
Riding your bikes.
Absolutely.
Fooling around on the microphone. And I'm hoping to ride in it this year.
Yes.
Whew.
You will. You will. And then you can go live at your stops.
Yeah. Oh, God, I'd love to. And, of course, we can't forget about Gusto's.
Right.
Josh Dickinson and Jackie Dickinson. I mean, they're such a integral part of all of this.
They're amazing.
Frankly, don't know that it would be happening without them. Mm-hmm. I mean, it would certainly be extremely challenging to try to pull something like this off without Gusto's.
Absolutely. And we're glad that he continued on after Gene and Gary, when they sold out. And
Yep.
I'm glad he took it up.
Well, this is a staple for them. I mean, this is probably one of the biggest benchmarks for Gusto's throughout the whole year. I mean, they have their golf classic as well. But I mean, this is
they do a lot of stuff. We're very lucky to have them here, for sure.
We all are. Travis is sitting next to you. What do you do, Travis? This is how many years have you been involved with this now?
Every one of them. I've
from day one.
From day one.
What do you do? There's a lot that I know that you guys have meetings. This isn't something that you pull this out of your ass at the last second. You guys plan on this like all year long.
It starts the day after the ride, and we start the next year, and just work all year round on it to make everything work.
What do you do? Tell me your involvement.
I'm the head blocker for the ride. We just kind of make sure everybody gets through all the intersections safe. We're stopping traffic to make sure everybody is able to stay together. Mm-hmm. Just kind of keeping a heads up, making sure everybody gets back to where they started from.
Yeah, it's a big job. Dangerous job.
Not so much dangerous.
Yeah.
Most people have the common sense. I mean, now common sense ain't that common anymore. But
sure.
Most people know that when you see a big ride like that, you kind of just stay back and let the ride go through.
You're the traffic stopper, so you get motorists that are maybe a little impatient sometimes.
Yeah, you get that unhappy person every once in a while, but you never know what somebody's going through. So
have you had the bird?
Oh yeah.
You have.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had words spelled to me, and
yeah,
it just.
You should maybe get a T-shirt that you can wear under your leather jacket or something that you can kind of flash that.
Well, that's what the hands are for.
Okay.
I wave to people. I let them know.
All right.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you about the route this year, and we're going to get into that. But let's talk about the basics here: the date, the time, the place, anything, all of that stuff, and anything that's new.
So for the second annual, we're going to be having our kickoff party on the 20th. That we'll be selling swag. We'll have Dirty Looks playing. We'll be doing door prizes, giveaways.
At Gusto's?
At Gusto's. Josh will be doing some drink specials, food specials. And that'll be from 5 to 8.
Okay.
And then, Dirty Looks will continue through the night for their evening entertainment. And then on the 21st will be the ride.
All right. Swag will be for sale on the 20th, though.
Correct. Mm-hmm. Right. We'll be doing 50-50. We'll be doing our raffle tickets, which we had some great gifts given from Bergamot and Amore.
Wow.
another saddlebag, and we have Lash's Bike Crystal, and we have a gift card to where?
Buried the needle.
No, that's for silent auction, the live auction.
So this ride is always on a Sunday.
Yes,
Always
the third
has-
Sunday. The third Sunday of May every year.
Every year. So the party is going to be Saturday night, the 20th, kickoff party.
Correct.
Just got a note here from Lindsay over at the pub saying, due to the overwhelming success from the community for the Lonnie Wade Scholarship Fund, we have decided to donate $2,000 to Bikers for Beth.
Thank you, Lindsay.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
That is awesome.
$2,000.
Wow.
On top of their donation that I just picked up yesterday. That's amazing. Thanks, Linz.
Yeah, that's awesome. And that comes from the Lonnie Wade.
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Nice.
amazing.
Thank you, Cindy Wade.
Yes,
God. Well, look at that. That's amazing.
it is.
I'm just glancing through the comments here. Patrick Tibbetts. Patrick saying, Beth lived on my mail route in Barrie. Wonderful lady I got to know, and we had many special conversations on life and life after. Again, this comment from Patrick Tibbetts. And I think this ride for Beth Hemingway was originally kind of the brainchild of this was Cass and Shelley Brier, and it was a kind of a one and done type thing. Hey, we're going to do this one time, and
They wanted to do it in her honor. She was a classmate of theirs.
right. Yeah. Linda Kuchar saying we were all classmates with Beth. Most things that Cass and Shelley would start were never a one and done.
Yeah,
thing.
right.
They just naturally morphed into an annual thing because they're successful. And when our community gets behind something, look out. We do not fool around up here in Vermont. We love our neighbors and our friends and our classmates and whoever they are, for whatever reason. If they are struggling, we support them. You know, the other night, bumped into Steve England, and he was a recipient of this and survived prostate cancer and is doing well. And this is something that's super near and dear to him. He had bills that were out of this world related to his cancer, and insurance that was only just barely helping. And this significantly helped him and Lisa. Now this is something that he wants to be involved with every year.
Oh, yeah, he's right there.
Right there.
At every meeting, unless he has something, because he's
Yeah.
also involved with the Legion.
Yes, of course. Sons
so-
of the American Legion.
Right. So he'll be doing our send-off prayer this year.
Wow.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yes.
So the 21st, it's a Sunday. If you own a motorcycle, Jack, do you own a motorcycle?
My dad does. Maybe he'll ride in it.
All right.
Maybe I'll borrow it.
Have you ever ridden a motorcycle before?
No.
It's time to start.
No. Don't.
There you go, Trav. You got your work cut out for you.
Oh,
Please.
Lord have mercy.
I know, but if you own a motorcycle, the bottom line is you don't have to like pre-register for anything. A day ahead, a week ahead, you just show up that morning, right?
Yep.
All right.
The only thing you do ahead is sunshine dances.
What?
You
Oh,
do
yes.
the dances for amazing weather that day. That's what
Yeah.
you do.
Well,
but if it doesn't work, the dance doesn't work, the ride continues.
Sure.
Just always remember that
No matter what.
matter
Rain or
what,
shine. Rain
you
or
ride.
And also make sure your bike's good to go. You know,
Yeah.
we don't want somebody showing up with a bike that's unsafe to them, because that puts everybody around them
Sure.
in a hazard.
How do we how do we ride together? To what's the protocol? What is the what's the word I'm thinking of?
Staggered
The
pattern.
etiquette. The etiquette of what is that? Making sure that we're all, number one, priority over everything is safe, but also we got to look out for some of these frost heaves and potholes and shit.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, we always ride in the staggered pattern so you can see what's coming after the bike in front of you.
Right.
And giving the person beside you room, so if they have to do a quick maneuver, there's room for them to move without causing havoc.
Sure. Yeah, and if you see the bike in front of you catch air off of a frost heave, then you'll know.
Yeah, grab your tank and hold on.
All right, so the morning of the 21st, what time do we need to be where?
Well, registration's going to start at 8.
Okay.
We usually have our first one there by 7:30.
Okay.
Latest, which is usually
This guy?
maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so 8 to 10:30 is registration. We're going to have our sewer there as well, our seamstress, Gwen LeCount.
She's great.
She is great. She's jumped on board, and we'll be selling patches, and she'll be sewing them on. So
Right there.
right there. She's
On the spot.
Yep, she sets her machine up right there out in Metro Way, and yeah.
it's a machine from like 1925.
It's a beast.
Yeah.
1925, 1926.
Yes.
No electricity.
Correct.
And this is a machine that is foot powered and designed with a thick needle to thread up and put a patch through any kind of leather or anything right there. So you can buy a patch, and there's all kinds of patches, and they completely inappropriate ones too.
Correct.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's why they're loved.
Yes, of course. So you get a patch put on. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, she'll be there. We have some for sale. She has some of her own that she sells.
Yeah.
She'll put them on. She'll be there all day. So even if you don't get there during registration hours, she'll be there for the afternoon inside at
Yeah.
Gusto's.
Okay.
We also have, again, we'll have the swag, and we'll have some breakfast items there.
Yeah. How much is registration?
$30 for the rider, and then there's $25 for just the barbecue.
All right. So if you don't own a motorcycle, or you do own a motorcycle, but it needs work and you're not going to be riding that day, you can still partake. You can still be part of this.
Absolutely.
this
It's a
whole-
family event.
Yeah.
We've had children.
Yeah.
Under 12 is for free.
Yep.
So, yeah, you don't have to. And again, it's also been brought up too. You don't have to have just Harleys only.
Yeah.
It's any bike. It's any safe bike.
Even them wide 2-seater things.
Slingshots, spiders, any of the above. Yeah.
Is a slingshot a motorcycle?
It's registered as a motorcycle.
I know it's registered.
But
as a
do you need a motorcycle license to drive it?
Only in 3 states.
Do you need a helmet?
Yes,
need
you do.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, you do.
Only if you don't have a roof on it. If you have a roof on
Correct.
it, you don't need a helmet.
That's true. Yes.
So if your roof is a little piece of canvas.
Any type of roof that goes over the top.
Yes.
I understand.
So at that point, it's a car again.
Yes, of course.
3-wheeled car.
All right, so $30, and will there be any coffee or any snacks out there in the
We are.
Metro Way?
We'll have things donated from, I believe it's Dunkin' Donuts this year.
Okay.
Again, we have other committee members that are out there collecting donations. So
Yeah.
at this time, we're not sure exactly where everything's coming from,
Yep.
but it's going to be there.
You say you don't have to have your typical looking motorcycle. The first year that I did this, do you remember that, Travis? Mm-hmm. Do you remember what it was that I was on?
It was it like a dirt bike BMW thing?
No, it was a Honda CRF. It was a little 230. Yeah, on off.
But
Yeah, like
There you go.
in my eyes, that's a dirt
dirt bike.
And-
on
and-
off.
yeah, but in JD's eyes, that's a big boy bike. Hunter. His feet could touch the ground.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. you know, I looked like a complete asshole that day, right?
No, you didn't.
You look like you're having fun.
I stuck out like a turd in a punch bowl.
It was probably
But you know
that
what,
bright
though?
suit you were wearing.
That could have been it too. But you know what? I had fun, and I loved this. You know,
And that's what this is about. It's
That's
not
all that
about
matters.
who's got the
All that
badder
matters.
bike or anything. It's, we're here for a reason. We're
Yeah.
here for a cause. Enjoy yourself, have fun, come back again next year.
yeah. Speaking of bikes, Cindy's saying something about you got a new motorcycle.
No,
Is that right?
no,
Well, that's what she's saying.
no. People were. I was a fool, and I rode my bike last week and posted pictures of it over at Wilkins, and people were assuming I bought a new bike because I had posted a picture of a bike at Wilkins.
Oh.
That was just me gloating that it was a beautiful day, so I took my bike out to ride.
So in other words, Travis Payette got a new motorcycle.
No.
No, that's what we're
Oh, that's the assumption.
Yeah, that's
yes,
the
that's
assumption.
what everybody assumes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, perception's reality. So if that's what we're going to go with, then that's
Let's
what
go
we're
with
gonna tell
it.
everyone.
Just
Hey, run with it.
run exactly.
Is it the green motorcycle? That
Yes.
you mean? Is there a name for that bike?
There's been a few names. Grasshopper, Hulk,
Okay.
the asshole on the green
The
bike.
Hulk. What about the helmet? Tell me about the helmet.
Oh, my little Ninja Turtle helmet.
Yes.
I bought a Simpson Bandit helmet and had Greg over at Bury the Needle custom airbrush it for me to look like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So it's kind of cool. I like it.
It is cool.
Very cool.
Kind of a signature thing. People see that helmet, they know who it is.
Who else is kind of they're there every year?
gosh.
RDB.
Oh,
I see
yes.
him every year.
Oh my God.
Randy Tucker.
Randy Tucker. He's usually right up front too, right?
Yeah, he's right in the front. He's leading the pack every year.
Okay.
Former recipient.
Yes.
Who's
Way back.
yeah.
Donna and Gary.
Yes. Poitras.
Hickories.
Yeah, Nancy and
Ray Hickory.
Nancy and Ray Hickory.
Yep. Jerry Poitras.
Yeah, and then we already said Lisa and
Steve England. Yeah.
are always there.
Who else?
I don't know. I can't think, but there are. I mean, so many people come every year. Clayton Woodworth, I believe, comes every year.
Yeah.
Zach Brissett. He's like one of
Yeah.
my lead guys. Him and RDB.
Yeah.
Zach's been there since year one with me.
Yeah. You know, the thing that's amazing about this is this 15 years. I can't believe it's 15 years. People find out about this event from all over the place. Motorcycle clubs, groups from New York, Massachusetts.
We met somebody the year before last that came up from somewhere in New York.
Yes.
Because they actually heard it on our show.
Yes.
And they decided to drive up because and to join.
They
thought it would be
left
great.
early in the morning, came up.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
There's another guy I'm thinking of. Well, it was Artie. Wasn't it Artie B that like left at like
2 years ago.
Yeah,
He left early in the morning.
Yeah, he was on vacation with his family down
Right.
in Massachusetts, I
Yes.
believe it was, and left at like 3:00 in the morning and drove all the way back so he could grab his bike and make it in
Yes.
time.
Right. Yep.
Dedication. That's
oh,
dedication.
That's
Another
great.
guy that I count on that he is always there by my side, no matter what.
Yeah, he's a very good guy.
Wow. You show up, throw $30 at registration at the registration tent. You get I think you get it like
bracelet.
a bracelet. Grab a cup of coffee. Get in line. All the bikes line up. We'll have the music going.
And it's really the first day of it all for everybody. I mean, here you're all out, you're with your bikes, you get to talk to people that
Right.
maybe you only talk to
Right.
once in a blue moon. You haven't talked to them over the long, hard, horrible winter. And
Absolutely.
I mean, it really is. It's a good time, even just before the event, to all be able to stand there in the back parking lot and talk with each other and
And you make
catch
new
up.
friends.
You do, yeah.
Let's talk about the recipient this year, Karina Bedell.
Correct.
Tell me.
She is battling HER2 positive, and then she is also battling the triple negative breast cancer. So she's got a fight going on.
Wow.
She is originally from Northfield. She moved out to Orange, and right now she is in Kentucky with her daughter. That's basically her support system. It's her daughter who is now in college, and she has said, "Let mom do this fight, and you go off and you do school. That's your worry."
Right.
And that's a hard one because
Great
Shalina
mom.
wants
That's
to be
great
right
mom.
there. Yeah, but she's fighting the fight. She'll be here for the event.
I was just going to ask you if she's coming
Yeah,
home.
she will
Okay.
be up here for the event. Whether she rides or not, that'll be how she's feeling.
Okay.
I do talk to her quite frequently.
Yeah.
So, yeah, anything as things progress or, whatever she's got going on, we stay in touch.
How does Bikers for Beth find out about someone in our community that is fighting cancer, needs help, and then how do you choose which one is the recipient?
So in January, we, on our page, Facebook page, we open up for nominations.
Okay.
We do have them messaged versus going, right on our page. We have them message us. And us being myself and Donna Poitras. And again, they can contact any committee member and give a nomination, and it gets back to us. And then we hold, we call, I guess, interviews and see where the most need is.
Okay.
Everybody has a tremendous need, so it's very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
I think what I love about this the most is that every dime that's raised goes directly to the recipient.
Correct.
The koozies, the T-shirts, the hats, the registration fees, the food is often donated.
All of it. Josh, even at Gusto's, Josh donates everything.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Every 100%.
100%.
Not 99. 100%. That's the amazing part of all of this. It goes directly into the pocket of the recipient. No scholarship applications that need to be filled out and all of this. This is like super organically done.
And we have a good crew. I mean, our committee is amazing. They round up everything. Everything that we need, they're on it.
Travis, do you know how many bikes were last year?
I don't.
All right.
Unfortunately, it didn't.
I don't have the count to that either.
Yeah.
Okay.
The numbers, I mean, it's always a good showing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One bike is a good showing to me.
Yeah.
The more the merrier, but
We've had hundreds.
oh yes, we've had a couple hundred. For the Randy Tucker ride, I think that was the largest, and we had 230 bikes, I believe, that year.
Wow.
That was, but that was law enforcement from all around the state and out of the state that showed up on motorcycles to
Which
support
is
them.
awesome.
It's incredible.
It's just awesome.
And we'd love to invite and put the challenge out there. If you have your fire station or a police station, or bring your group along,
Yeah.
get it out there.
Yes.
Jack here at 18 years old, he's learning firsthand right now this morning live on the air how profound this can be for an individual. How much money are we listen to this? How much money are we talking about that can be raised typically on average in a given year? Average ballpark. Good year, sun is shining, lots of bikes.
Oh gosh. Anywhere's between 9 and 15,000.
Yep.
That's awesome.
In a matter of a couple of hours. With a bunch of people getting together,
Having a great time.
having a great time, eating great food, riding their motorcycles together. It's just fantastic.
And it's there's certain parts of the event that's gotten to be like, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Bury the Needle Tattoo. They always donate.
Yeah.
So there's a gift certificate right there that goes live auction,
Yeah.
and people get involved. And it's fun. We just kind of try to outbid the other, so it goes higher and higher.
Yeah.
And it's great.
The last time I did some bidding at Gusto's, it was a whole different thing, wasn't it, Raylene? Mm-hmm. Oh my God, what the hell happened? Do not let me bid anything.
Booze happened. Booze happened.
Drinking alcohol at the same. Jesus. What about the route this year, Travis? Tell me.
Route hasn't changed. It's a nice, safe route.
Yeah.
We take off from Gusto's, head up Route 302 to the roundabout, stay on Route 302, and then take a right onto Route 25.
Yes.
Go down the road a little ways, and our first stop is Limlaw's on the right. Pull in there, nice big parking lot. We thank Limlaw's for allowing us to use their property. They've done it every year for us. It's great that we have the accessibility. They have a portalet there most of the time, so that way if people have to use the bathroom, they can use it.
And by God, they know we're coming.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they know we're coming 20 minutes before we've arrived. You hear it. Sounds like thunder. All right, so then we continue on 25.
Yeah, we take off from there and stay on 25 and go to the Hungry Bear in Bradford.
Yep.
Again, nice big parking lot.
Big gas station,
Big
mobile.
gas station, the Jiffy Mart and the Hungry Bear. They allow us to use their parking lot, which we thank them very much for that. We draw a card there, and then we take a left onto Route 5 and pick up Route 5 and drive that way until we get back to Route 302.
Yeah. So we go up the Connecticut River Valley. Yeah. What a beautiful ride.
It's so nice. The fields, the river.
Oh, Newberry. Yeah. Bradford, Newberry. We come up right up the other side of Wells River, right up by P&H truck stop, right?
Correct, yeah.
We stop there.
Yeah, we take a left back onto 302 and stop at P&H. Again, nice big parking lot. They got food, snack, restrooms, gas.
And that's where Jerry Portress hooks himself up onto a crane, 500 feet in the air, upside down, and takes a photograph of everyone.
We used to have him climb up on the roof and do a picture, and they've stopped us from doing that.
Oh, it's Jerry.
The last few years.
Come on, you can't put Jerry Portress on top of a roof. But we do a big group photo there.
We do, yeah. Okay. I think this year we have somebody with a drone who said that they were going to come up and do a picture.
Beautiful.
So we can get the big aerial picture again.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. That's great.
And again, everybody's donating their time.
Yeah.
And so, it's great.
All right. And then we go west on 302.
Correct. Yep. Back to Barry here.
Through Groton. Groton State Park. Through Groton. 302.
Yeah. Rygate.
Slow the hell down. There's so many frost heaves, bud, in that area.
By that time, they're gone.
Well, are you sure?
Yeah, it's just molehills at that point.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you a Vermonter or what?
I'm just saying, be careful. Going 302.
We keep the speed limit. Randy does a really good job at keeping it calm, keeping it in order.
And then back 302 up over the Orange Heights, back into Barry.
Correct.
And when we come back through Barry, by God, the world knows that we're back.
Yeah, Steve does a great job on getting everybody kind of settled and dispersed right by the park, and he's got traffic stopped for us so that we can just roll through, and you got people on the side of the roads waving and clapping and cheering,
and the bikes are making some noise, and everyone knows that.
And you come down Main Street and you take you bang a left right here at the quarry, correct?
That is correct.
And then
yes, and then we turn right back on the Metro Way and
I don't know.
Commence having a good time.
I'm not sure what Raylene's got going on that day, but maybe you could be live when we come back.
I always am.
Well, I'm just saying.
When have I not been?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And then we file in, shut your bike off, stretch your back, get into Gusto's, and relax and have some great food and drink and a lot of hugging going on. There's a lot of people that are just so happy to see each other.
And a lot of emotion at that time because, our recipient is there.
Yeah.
And he is pretty overwhelmed at the amount of response that we have there that's being shown.
And then you guys cut a check right then and there for our recipient. Is that right? Or we have a dollar figure? We have a total?
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day. Isn't that amazing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I've never been on the Barry City section of
Yeah.
the finale, but I've had multiple people say that when the bikes start rolling down the hill, it's just like it's
Amazing.
a sight. It's
Yeah, to put
the sight and the
goosebumps on
sound
your
and-
arms.
yeah.
Yeah.
And bring the community. Bring your kids down. They love to see the bikes come down through town.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of little ones that are waving and
Yeah, and
Yeah.
explain to your kids what this is.
Right.
It's not just a bunch of motorcyclists getting together and riding. There's reason and there's purpose behind this. That's
Right.
so critical. Explain that to your kids.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Anything else, Raylene, that you can think of?
Not at the moment, no.
I have a friend who just lost her partner to cancer, does not own a motorcycle, wants to ride, wants to be on someone's bike. How do we do that? How do we make that happen?
The day of, we can put it out there that we do have people who would like to ride, and
Yes.
any single riders that would like to take on a rider, by all means, we can try to hook you up with someone.
And we can make that announcement too that
Yes.
morning.
Yep.
All right, so we'll get you on a bike.
We hope.
gonna-
We'll try.
We'll try.
We'll
We'll
try.
try. We'll try.
And the
can't
biggest thing is
guarantee.
if you have intentions in your head that you want to ride, bring a helmet with you, because most of these people don't carry extra helmets with them. So that's normally the downfall to people getting on somebody else's bike is there's no helmet. So
I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
And the other thing too is just because they're riding single does not mean that they don't want a rider.
Sure.
Some of them, they may be beginner riders.
Yes.
They could be just not comfortable having a rider.
Right. Or their bike isn't designed for
Right.
a
I
rider.
mean, so it's not like they don't want to take somebody.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
Right. They can't or they shouldn't, and they realize
Right,
that. And so
exactly.
they're just being
like my
responsible.
bike is
Yeah.
my bike's really not designed for.
did you get a new pedals on your bike this year?
I got the tassels and the little,
Good.
bell
good.
up front.
They'll hear you coming then.
Yeah, I got a nice, beautiful, pink plastic woven basket for the front with the flowers
With the daisy on the front.
Oh, just wait till you see it.
Perfect.
You're not gonna believe it. One more thing here, and I'm just trying to remember. We're underway at what time? Kickstands up, and we're moving at what time?
11 a.m.
11 o'clock sharp.
Yeah. Registration ends at 10:30.
Okay.
Steve England will do the send-off prayer at 10:45, and
Okay.
that'll give you 15 minutes to get to your bike, get yourself round up, and ready to roll for 11.
Right,
All
and
right.
there is time to purchase swag and stuff
Oh,
in
yes.
that wait
Yeah.
time. There's
course.
the tables
there
are
early.
set up. You can buy bracelets, T-shirts, that kind of stuff. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's usually a photographer who is riding on someone's motorcycle, who is capturing the moment as we're riding underway. Who will that be?
Mark doesn't do that anymore.
Okay.
Right.
Our photographers now are Jerry Poitras and Olivia Payette.
Okay.
I don't know if they're going to have a backwards rider.
Okay.
I don't think either one of them are comfortable doing that. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be.
I'd
No.
have to be on some.
not everybody
serious
is as crazy as Mark.
lorazepam or something. So Mark was the one that was normally doing this, right?
Yes.
But Jerry's has done this also.
Jerry's done this every year with us.
Okay. I can't imagine riding backwards on a motorcycle for hours.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah. But amazing pictures that have been taken.
Yeah. Jerry's phenomenal.
We may have a photographer who might be doing something like this this year. We don't know.
Well, we just picked up my niece, Olivia, who's going to be helping Jerry do photography. So I don't think she'll be riding backwards.
She's not going to
but-
be riding
Yeah,
backwards.
she's-
But she'll
she's not
get
gonna
some
be
great
comfortable.
shots. Yeah.
But she'll be shooting while we're riding.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Perfect. Wow. That's amazing.
Yes.
That's amazing. We'll go over all the rules and all that stuff that morning, and we'll be there with microphones, and we're just so excited. This is going to be incredible.
And I would like to put out there too, JD, that we have the ongoing bottle drive up at Maple Woods in Southbury.
Okay.
So that goes year round now. They save them for us. And we actually have a container up there that you don't have to go inside. You just bring and you drop your bottles off in the container. It is marked with a Bikers for Beth sign on it.
Okay, wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That hat in front of you, one
Yes.
more time. If someone wants a Bikers for Beth hat,
Yipes.
These right here are going to be giveaways. Bevan's donated them, so we're going to have them for giveaways, and we'll put a couple in the silent auction.
Yeah.
all right.
And Yipes Bevins is wow.
Yeah.
A lot of people know it. When,
Yeah, they're
when we say
combined.
Bevins, we mean
Yipes.
Yipes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Valerie. Thanks to Brock and the rest of the team over there.
Absolutely.
They're pretty awesome.
Yeah, they really are.
Good to have them on board this year.
Thank
It
you
is.
guys for doing this. Do you know the next time we're going to be talking Bikers for Beth?
I can look on my
Well,
calendar right
I'm
here.
just wondering.
Because it is we have several slots
And let's say this.
built up.
Please do, if you're watching, listening right now, please go ahead and give us a like, drop a comment, and most importantly, share this episode. Share it to whomever, wherever. 15 years in, we're obviously looking to expand this and grow this. And I think safe to say that Bikers for Beth is not going to be going away anytime soon.
Not at all.
Yeah, it's so great.
Actually, so we have Monday, the 3rd, April 3rd, is when Josh and Donna will be in here
Awesome.
to talk about their stuff. Yeah, they're all on the calendar. We just got to get your calendar to cooperate.
Sync up.
JD got a new phone and things aren't syncing.
Yeah.
So you with your new phone from the first segment where you said you had gone by Green Mountain Community Fitness did that happen because your GPS took you to the wrong spot, or
See this? You see this?
I've been pondering that
You see
since you
this?
guys talked about it in the first segment. It's like, how did you end up at Green Mountain Community
See, this
Fitness?
is why I love him to pieces.
I do too. I do. Listen,
And the new phone explained it. You weren't sure of the GPS yet.
what's
Right.
going on? What's going on with mullets? Are they back? Are they popular now,
Dude,
Jack?
I'm thinking about
Mullets-
getting one.
They are.
Mullets are here.
You know, they really are.
They're
Mullets
back
are here
in.
to stay, man.
Yeah, they're back in.
Craig has one too.
I mean, listen.
I'm thinking about getting one.
Yeah,
I'm
my
okay.
my youngest son
I
has one.
accept it.
Yeah.
wanna get one of them.
Some people look really good in a mullet.
It's hit or miss.
Like Travis.
It is like Travis Payette.
Right. If he didn't have one, it just wouldn't. It would be
He
not the
would
same.
look-
can flip
he
your
would
hair.
look stupid without a mullet. Without one. And then Jerry Portress would look stupid with one.
Well, Jerry can't grow hair, so
Well,
That's why-
Oh
why-
gosh! Oh gosh!
there's not enough hair on top to have business in the front.
That's right. Thank you, guys. I'm so glad you're here. We love you to pieces. We're going to be pushing this a whole hell of a lot between now and the 21st
Thank you so much for having us.
of
Yeah.
May. 21st of May. Wow.
It's coming right up.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
it is.
really here.
Quick.
Yeah, it is. Thanks, guys. God bless you both.
And thank you to the Lonnie Wade scholarship.
Yeah, that's
fund.
Isn't
amazing.
that
2,000
amazing?
bucks
That is
is
crazy.
huge. Thank you very much.
Unexpected and appreciated.
Yeah,
Very
thank
much.
you.
Thanks,
Big time.
Linz.